Hey guys, it's Mr. Birch here. I'm just giving you your GarageBand tutorial so that you can begin creating your own GarageBand piece. We're starting today with some of the rhythm features. So if we click up here on the plus sign, we're going to create a new one. Okay, the first thing, when we're in drums, you have three options. We'll start first with the beat sequencer. The nice thing about the beat sequencer is you can create your own beat pattern. It starts off with creating beats in groups of 8, but there are ways that you can change that up a bit. So if I were to just start with like a bass kick drum in there. And it's okay to layer things. Okay. Okay. And so I can keep working with that. There's a couple things I can change the volume of just one particular sound if I want by going down here to the velocity button. And then there's the note repeater. I think a lot of you will like that. You can create as many as 5 notes in one sound there, and you see what that sounds like. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, I put the note repeater on, didn't want to. Okay, so there's a lot of things that you can do with that. I wouldn't mess with this loop start and end thing. You can cause a lot of problems doing that. And I don't really understand the chance thing either. It's like has a percentage of the time it'll play, but you don't really know what that percentage is. You can also add more measures if you want to. Some people have found, let's see, there's a way to have it do different sections. I haven't quite figured out how to do that. I'll try to figure it out, but yeah, I haven't figured that out, how you can section it off a little bit differently. If you don't like that sound, you go over here. There are plenty of sound kits that you can choose from. So Crate Digger, I don't know what that is. You can get some more. Okay, so you can see here. Now, in order to get anything into your into GarageBand, you have to hit the record button. That is really important. Okay. So here I'm recording. I in general want to record things that are in groups of 4 or 8. Okay, so I finished doing that. Now you see that there's a new button up here in the corner. Okay, you can see this button up top. That gives me what I recorded. This is what I'm looking for in your piece. Okay, so there are some other tools. What we're going to do is add another section here. So we add a new section. And in this section, why don't you try adding... There's different kinds of drums you can add. The acoustic drums, I don't really recommend this because it's really hard to use. But if you're going to do it, I do one drum at a time. Again, if anything you want to put into your audio, you have to actually record it. So you can do it by recording one sound at a time, and that might actually be helpful. You heard that it counted in the measure before. We're going to do 8 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and see how that's still there? It's not really perfect just yet, but I can actually go in and adjust it by, I tap on it again till the settings comes up, hit settings, and I'm going to quantize it to an 8th note. Okay, and then it'll clean it up for me. So compared to what it was. You also hear how it's not consistent in volume either. Okay, so I unquantize it. Now I got to requantize it. Okay, so quantization. And then I can record right on top of that again, another drum. Okay, 3, 4. Okay, so you can see that's recorded. I can go and record another one. All right, on top of that, keep the metronome on. See, I want to keep this metronome on the top because it's giving me a steady beat. The snare drum because I didn't quantize it, caused a lot of issues. So I'm going to undo that recording by hitting the undo button up there. And go back in here, and I'm going to have to go in and quantize it every time that I do this. So quantize the 16th notes, okay, just so it is a little bit more even and precise. Okay, that's what quantizing does for you. It's a really helpful tool. Okay, now let's try to do it. I'm going to keep the metronome on. Hold on. A couple of different ways you can do it. Okay, so you can have fun with it. You can do some different things. I'll record one more time. See, it's a little bit sketchy here. Okay. But again, this is probably the hardest tool to use. I don't recommend it. Okay, but it's there for you to use. Okay, so we go into here, and then let's try a different tool. So we're going to add the C section here, and in here, let's go try Smart Drums. This one I actually do like a lot. You can put in these sounds, and it'll keep going. This is how loud or soft it is, going up and down, and then there are different patterns going from left to right, and it kind of goes from something that's fairly simple to something complex. Find what you like. Okay, when I hit record, it's going to start, and it's recording everything that I got in there. Okay, so now you can see, I go back, and it remembers everything that I recorded in there. Okay, and if I don't like those sounds, you have a number of different sounds to choose from. Okay, cool. And then the last bit here, if I go into here, so you see it's recorded in there. These are MIDI tracks. Okay, the 3 that we've done. That means I can actually go in, click on the edit button. Where is? Should be able to go. Maybe I can't do it in there. Let's try in the C&P section here. Should be able to go in. See, this one here has the edit option. Okay, so I can go in and actually I can manipulate one specific sound. Okay. Okay. So that's what MIDI means, is it's data that you can manipulate and can continue to manipulate. But if I go here in, I'm going to make a new section, the D section. One thing you can do too is hire a drummer. There's nothing wrong with doing this because the drummer will do a lot of things for you that are nice. Okay. Yeah, you can either get it to look like that. You can select a different drummer with different beats. So this one you actually don't have to record. It just kind of does it for you. You choose what instruments you want, how much of them. You just play with it a little bit. But the nice thing about this is you see that the drummer is already taking our rule of 8 that I gave you at the start and is kind of making it work for you. Okay? Each drummer will do that regardless of who you pick. And then this button over here, swing, gives you a different beat feel. Okay, this is what it means to swing it. And swing 16th will just swing it heavier, faster. Okay, but if you do that, you're going to want to swing probably all of your notes if you do that. So that may not be the best option there. So when I go back in here and I click on the plus sign up here and I view all sections, okay, and this is just an exploratory basis right now, you can see what I've got so far. Okay, keep them for now 8 measures. Maurice, take it away. Okay, so here we are with your GarageBand beat rhythm meter tutorial. And just remember that you always have to hit record to put it in, and you don't have to be satisfied with the first thing. Keep working, keep practicing with it, trying to make it be what you want every time. Remember, for the African people, for the people from Ghana, the rhythm was kind of the first thing that you use in order to get you going. If we set up our rhythm and map out what we want to do clearly, everything else will hopefully be much easier and much smoother, and easier going time after that. So play around with it, have fun, and we'll come back with something ready to go. Okay?